Women's Health. We are the cast of The Circle.
We're going to answer some braggadocious questions and we're going to vote on the best response.
This is my best flex.
The most iconic person that follows me on social media is the one, the only, the talented, the legend herself, Nicki Minaj. She's my favorite rapper, my favorite celebrity, my favorite. She followed me in the heat of a dramatic moment on social media, and I'll always have love for her for it.
Mike followed me, but then unfollowed me. I don't know why. So Ariana Grande did follow me.
Oh.
My mom. That's my answer. Because she's the best. So I know she's not famous, but I love that she follows me.
And I also don't want to say any names because it's a lot of them guys that try to talk to you and they famous or whatever. So I'm not gonna put it out there because I'm married now. We ain't thinking about that. All right, guys. Now we're gonna vote on who had the best flex.
Nicki Minaj.
Thanks, y'all.
I really wanted to go you because that's a good answer, but she unfollowed you, so.
Yeah, she unfollowed me. Bloody.
I know.
Damn, Ari.
I love sweet potatoes, potato salad, candied yams with the marshmallows. I love it. I actually really enjoy making ribs. Like they're like fall off the bone, like tasty and tender and juicy goodness. And I always put a vegetable, asparagus, bacon wrapped is my go-to. So that is like my favorite meal right there.
I think we should just vote. Let's just vote. She won.
Yeah.
I like to cook.
You won.
We know those two can't cook. Courtney and Cook.
Lisa wins.
Yeah, honestly, because I was just going to say chicken fingers. So yeah, Delisa.
We'll be at your house in an hour.
The best vacation that I've ever been on was for my 25th birthday. Me, my Trevor, we got our friends and family to actually take a cruise with us. And we went to the Bahamas and Miami. And it was amazing because family and friends was there and we dressed up, we had theme nights, we partied. You just felt the love and the energy. And because me and Trevor, like our birthdays are so close, it was just like the best birthday present that we could have, So that was my best vacation, girl.
My best vacation was a gay cruise into Hawaii. It started storming, and so they just crammed us all into this little room, and the boat was going like this. And all us queens were just dancing back and forth. We had a lot of martinis, so it didn't matter. The boat would sink. We didn't care. We were going to dance.
My best vacation is a vacation I had when I was a young kid, and my family, we have this tradition where they always take me to Disney World. But on this particular vacation, my mom and dad, they took me and we went all out. We went and stayed for like a week. I got to go to Nickelodeon Studios. I got slimed. I really felt like a celebrity at the time, and we all haven't been back together since, so it'll always be a vacation that lives in my mind forever.
How am I going to compete with those? So I would say it was a vacation, but it was a work holiday. I traveled around South Korea for 2 months. I was modeling. I met loads of other models. We were on this like bus cruising down mountains. We went to temples and we meditated with like these monks and had no socks and shoes on, and we walked the temple grounds, took loads of awesome pictures. Obviously I was only like 17 at the time and I was on my own. I was like, I'm an independent woman.
Yay!
Thanks, y'all. Yay!
Oh, I went to a Busted concert. I'm glad I crashed the wedding. Do you know who they are?
Been to the year 3000.
3000.
Yeah.
Hey! I made a banner. It took me 2 days to make, saying I love Busted. I sat on my dad's shoulders and lifted the sign up, and the security guard actually come over to me and said, I'm sorry, but you're blocking people's view. You can't use that. So then I had to put it on the floor, and it took me 2 days to make.
Aww, that's awful. Well, I'm going to take you way back. You guys weren't even born yet. It was called the Texas Jam. There was Boston, Def Leppard, Poison was there, all these great bands. It was an incredible concert. Do you even know who I'm talking about when I say those bands?
No.
The best concert I've ever been to is the Taylor Swift Reputation Stadium Tour. It's one thing to come out and sing a song, but are you going to have an inflatable giant snake come on out? Will you be splashing on the stage while you sing This Is Why We Have Nice Things? I don't think I've ever had more fun at a concert than the Taylor Swift Reputation Stadium Tour.
Courtney, you're going for the win.
I
You're
know.
going for the win.
My best concert that I've ever been to, I went to go see Usher, and he was doing the confessions. These are my confessions. Just when I thought, oh my God. You know, we was in high school, so our seats was really far. And randomly, one of the security people came up to us and was like, hey, do you guys want to like go down there? And we was like, hell yeah. They moved us all the way to like the front. It was like so much fun. That was like memory book forever. Yeah,
I mean, Usher is my biggest crush, so yeah, you've won in my book.
It was the best.
He pulled a Trevor on you, Courtney.
Yeah, no,
She
that's
pulled a
good.
Trevor on you.
No, Usher was it, especially Confessions. He was singing his ass off.
The most meaningful message that I got, it's about the entire cast and how great everybody is, just like everybody's personality and what each player brings to the table. And I love that because I love my castmates and I just feel like all of us together did this. So like, I love to see that. Yeah.
It's been unbelievable how many young LGBTQ kids have reached out to me. And from all over the world. I got one today from Japan. I was just like, wow, it's really touched me. And one of them said that his family doesn't know. He just said, you're giving me hope. I don't know any gay people, and so nice to see people that are gay. He called me his grandpa. So I was like, I'll be your grandpa. That's fine. I'll be your gay grandpa. But that's touched me very much.
For me, a couple of messages that I got that like hit me in the heart just a little bit are the ones that are like, I love the fact that you're not perfect or like an IG kind of like model type on the show. Like I'm just, you know, the messy internet blogger with the missing tooth. I never realized how many people let little things like vanity hold them back from trying out for an experience like The Circle. And they're saying things like, oh my God, it makes me feel like I can get on the show because I'm not perfect too. So that's been like unexpectedly lovely feedback from the viewers. Shout out to y'all.
So the one that touched me the most was a young girl. She's in school. She said she'd been bullied like ever since she was like young, and she was basically saying thank you for being unapologetically yourself and just being you. And people seeing the realness in like you burping on TV and stuff like that. Like it just made me think, I am a weirdo and I love it and I'm gonna own it. And if that makes people look at me and think like people are gonna hate me or love me, like I'm like Marmite, like undeniable that is me. But the right people will love me, and that's what I said to her, the right people will love you.
Oh, you guys.
Yeah.
We're very kumbaya on the show. It was cutthroat.
When we go back into The Circle, I'm coming for you, Trevor. I'm coming for you.
I already know to look out for you, honey. I never took my eyes off of you, baby.
Thanks for watching My Best Flex. Subscribe to Women's Health.